Why do INFJs look depressed? Have you ever noticed someone who seems deeply introspective, with a calm yet melancholic presence that feels almost tangible? They might be an INFJ, the rare advocate personality type. INFJs are known for their emotional depth, empathy, and insight, but these very traits can sometimes make them appear burdened or even depressed. But is it true depression, or is it a reflection of their unique inner world? In this video, we'll dive into 14 reasons why INFJs might look depressed, even when they're not, and what's really going on beneath the surface. 1. They're emotional sponges. INFJs absorb the emotions of those around them, whether it's joy, sadness, or frustration. This emotional mirroring often leaves them feeling overwhelmed, especially in highly charged environments. They may look visibly burdened, even if the feelings they're carrying aren't their own. Their empathic nature means they can't simply turn off their emotional radar, making it easy to mistake their compassion for sadness. 2. They overthink everything. INFJs have highly active minds that often spiral into overanalysis. Whether it's a conversation, decision, or global issue, they dwell on things long after others have moved on. This overthinking can give them a pensive or troubled expression. Their reflective nature can look like worry or distress, but it's often a sign of their deep mental engagement. 3. They feel the weight of the world. INFJs are highly aware of global injustices, suffering, and inequality. The state of the world can feel like a personal burden to them. They may appear somber because they're processing the collective pain they see around them. Their idealism makes them strive for a better world, but it also makes the harsh realities hard to ignore. 4. They struggle with loneliness. INFJs often feel like they don't fully belong, even in groups of people they care about. This sense of being different can lead to feelings of isolation. They may look withdrawn or melancholy when they're longing for deeper connections. Their emotional complexity and introspection make it difficult for them to find people who truly understand them. 5. They suppress their emotions. INFJs often hide their pain to avoid burdening others or drawing attention to themselves. This can lead to an outwardly stoic or distant appearance. While they may not vocalize their struggles, their inner turmoil often shows in their expressions. Their desire to protect others from their feelings can make their sadness seem more visible. 6. They're drained by superficiality. Small talk, shallow relationships, and meaningless tasks drain INFJs. When stuck in environments that lack depth, they may appear disengaged or even despondent. They crave meaningful experiences and connections, which can be hard to come by. Their longing for authenticity makes them stand out in a world often dominated by superficiality. 7. They're perfectionists. INFJs set incredibly high standards for themselves, and falling short can lead to self-criticism. They often appear burdened by their own expectations. Even minor setbacks can feel like major failures in their minds. Their perfectionism isn't about impressing others. It's tied to their internal drive for purpose and excellence. 8. They're introspective by nature. INFJs spend a lot of time reflecting on their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This introspection often leads to a contemplative or serious demeanor. While others might interpret this as sadness, it's often a sign of their mental engagement. Their introspection allows them to grow and evolve, but it also makes them appear more solemn. 9. They carry emotional exhaustion. Because INFJs are so empathetic, they often prioritize others' emotions over their own. Over time, this can lead to emotional burnout. When they're depleted, they may look visibly tired or sad. Their compassion is a strength, but it can also leave them feeling drained if they don't set boundaries. 10. They avoid conflict. INFJs are conflict-averse and will go to great lengths to maintain harmony. When they're forced into confrontational situations, they may suppress their feelings, leading to visible tension. This internal conflict can make them appear more withdrawn. Their need for peace sometimes comes at the cost of their own emotional well-being. 11. They struggle with vulnerability. Despite their empathy, INFJs often struggle to open up about their own struggles. They may appear reserved or distant, even when they're in pain. This reluctance to share can make their sadness seem more apparent to others. They fear being misunderstood or judged, which makes them hesitant to reveal their true emotions. 12. They're idealists in a harsh world. INFJs see the world not just as it is, but as it could be. When reality doesn't align with their vision, they can feel deeply disappointed. This disillusionment often shows in their expressions or demeanor. Their idealism drives them to strive for change, but it also makes them more sensitive to the world's imperfections. 13. They're sensitive to energy. INFJs pick up on subtle cues and energies in their environment, which can be overwhelming. A tense atmosphere or negative energy can leave them visibly stressed or withdrawn. Even small interactions can deeply affect their mood. Their sensitivity is a gift, but it requires them to carefully manage their surroundings. 14. They fear being a burden. INFJs often hesitate to ask for help, fearing they'll inconvenience others. This self-reliance can lead to feelings of isolation or exhaustion. They may appear sad or overwhelmed because they're carrying more than they can handle alone. Their reluctance to lean on others makes their struggles more visible, even if they don't vocalize them. INFJs may look burdened or depressed, but their demeanor often reflects their depth, empathy, and the weight of their unique perspective on the world. While some of these traits can lead to genuine struggles, they're also what make INFJs so special. Recognizing these signs and offering support can make a world of difference for the INFJs in your life. Are you an INFJ, or do you know one? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into personality types and psychology. Stay safe, and see you in the next one.